I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. I've been seeing fathers in dark skies, bring 'em up a fire, not for time. Follow my heart, in the night. Show you how I play my part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. Say on the break of dawn.
That's me typing with one finger, Katie. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. And yes, we're going up the Alpe again. I'm late this morning. But, well, Katie sent me a time yesterday that she said she'd be awake at, so I figured, right, okay, well, I'll start at 6:15 my time. That should get us up there. About the time that Katie said, so. But I've had a few other things to deal with this morning. Oh, I got the shoes on and I'd started riding when I typed that, Katie. That was one finger typing on my keyboard. That's why it... that's why there were spelling mistakes, punctuation, capitalization problems, yeah. But we're here now. So we'll go down to the start of the climb on the handbike. Then I'll switch to the Athos for the climb. And then Katie and I will have a little experiment. Because we went down the Alpe yesterday and an SL8 well, let's just say it passed us halfway down and had put a minute between us by the time we got to the bottom. So inquiring minds want to know if the SL8 is faster than the handbike descending now. So I'll descend on the SL8, Katie will come down on the handbike, and we'll see what's what. I've got 38 kilometers, well 37 now, to max out the handbike. Possibly this week. We'll see. Hey there, Rick. Rick. Oh, Rick.
I have a question.
I have a question. Hey there, director. You like that, Rick? Holly does as well. I asked her permission, and she said yes. So. Well, you can always join me part way up, Rick. Katie and I are going to run a little experiment in a bit. I think you stole mine as well, Katie. I was awake at 3:30 this morning. I didn't even bother trying to go back to sleep again. But I had something to deal with, so I'll tell the story. In our backyard we have a live trap, because Yolanda doesn't like the idea of killing little critters. So we live trap and relocate. So, what, a week and a half ago? I'm laying in bed in the early hours and I hear the live trap in the backyard snap shut. I don't hear anything else. I don't hear any scrabbling and any banging or anything of a little animal trying to escape. So, I'm thinking, it quite often it trips itself, so I'm thinking, it just tripped itself and I forgot all about it. Well, yesterday, Yolanda says, oh, you need to go and empty the trap. What do you mean? He said, well, there's a dead bunny in there. Said, oh! So our live trap wasn't a live trap this time. She hadn't checked it, I'd forgotten about it, so poor thing starved to death, stuck in the trap. So I had to go and empty the trap this morning. Hey there, Ben. Yeah, well, circle of life, Katie, so it's now going to be food for someone. We've got a forest across the street. Food for something, I should say. We've got a forest across the street, so I didn't put it in the trash or anything like that. I went across the street and put it somewhere for food for something. We had a chipmunk stuck in it last year. It had, it had got itself, its head and its shoulders and most of its body. It had managed to escape, but its hips would not go through the holes in the side of the trap. So it was stuck. So my first attempt was to try and put it in reverse, get it back into the trap, and then I could open the trap and let it out. It didn't want to do that, and it told me so by not biting, but more kind of saying, I mean, it could easily have taken a chunk out of my finger if it had wanted to, but it just kind of gnawed on my finger to say, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. So at that point I went to get some gloves. I ended up getting the wire cutters out and snipping the side of the trap to let that one out. Right, let's bike swap onto the Ethos here. That's 5k less. Let's see where we are on this before we switch. Yes, the warning gnaw. And that would have a G in front of it, Rick. It would be a gnaw. $183 of 220, so that's 37 kilometers to go. I know, it's not like it's not part of your name, Eric. So, look, Rick, I got the Espada. I raced it on the TTT last week. Pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Alright, Ethos. Let's have some climbing wheels. Oh, as a climbing wheel will go. Alright. What's it? Yeah, it is fancy. I liked it. I've got a triathlon coming up. Yeah, we haven't talked for ages. You need to stop riding outdoors. I've got a triathlon this week. Well, I don't know, Rick. So, more experimentation is required. If you read Zwift Insider, no, it's not better than the Cadex. It's worse by 15 seconds in an hour on the flat. But, that what didn't seem to be my experience last Thursday. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's right. Right indoors with the cool kids. The cool kids and the old farts like me. Hey, Owen. I've just made a bunch of address labels up, and one of them has your name on it, Owen. Yes, Owen. And we know the difference, according to Zwift Insider. Katie found that for us already last week, but I rode it on the TTT last week, and I enjoyed it. I had to keep easing off when I was on the front a little bit because I was pulling away from the team. And there was a couple of points where I was coming up to take the front, and I was in the middle of the park. Put the power back on. I didn't surge, and it just popped me out the front. So I don't know. I was only going up what Katie had told, so my KDEX is fully upgraded, so but I haven't even started trying to upgrade the Espada yet. Working on other things like ethos, like handbike. I've got 30, what did I just say, 38 kilometers to go to max out the handbike, and then I can start upgrading the Tron, can unlock the Tron upgrades. Hey there, Terence. Thank you for the wave. Nice work, Owen. Yeah, I've got the Zwift mountain bike maxed. I've got the Zwift TT bike maxed. Handbike, almost there. I won't be doing any more on the handbike today, because Katie and I are going to do a little experiment once I get to the top here. As we were riding down here yesterday, and an SL8 passed us about halfway down, and by the time we got to the bottom, the SL8 was a full minute ahead. So we need to experiment here. Inquiring minds want to know whether the SL8 is faster descending than the handbike. So, how many bikes do I have, Terence? In real life or on Zwift? Got a lot on Zwift. Just bought the best that I can whenever I've needed them, the races or whatever. In real life, 1, 2, 3, I guess. I've got a mountain bike, I've got a steel frame, and I've got the bike that I'm on right now, which is a 2013 Trek Madone 5.2 carbon frame, giant SLR Zero wheels. Kind of a bit of overkill really for indoors, but it's my bike and I will ride it. You're pretty sure you know the answer to the descent question? Well, we just want to see tests side by side. Katie and I seem to be very similarly matched as far as the handbike descents are concerned, so we know it's comparing. It's more of an apples to apples comparison than anything else, really. So we'll see. How was Father's Day, Rick? What do you get up to? And Owen? And Terence, if you're a father? We'd planned to go to the Indonesian restaurant in Madison, only we found it wasn't open. So we changed plans and went to a pizza farm. So, me being me, when Faith told me about it, I said, what? Do they plant pizzas and grow them in fields? So, she knows I'm anything but serious about things like that. So anyway, we get there, and the place opens at 2 p.m. But for eating in, you just kind of eat in a field, and they get music and things. But the band wasn't going to arrive until 6. So you could order your pizza at 2 o'clock and just kind of sit around and wait for 4 hours. Well, we didn't want to do that, as we're a couple of hours away from home. Faith still had stuff to do, so we found something else. I wasn't unhappy with that. I had a really good burger. Got to admit, parents, I haven't really stayed up to date with current bikes, so I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I'm a little biased as far as Trek's concerned, because Trek's about 90 miles from where I live. But you're not going to get a bad bike in this day and age, no matter who you choose. So, if that's what you like, you go for it. And when I was looking, when I got this bike, the thing that I really liked about this bike was how clean the rear of it was. With the rear brake, rim brakes, the rear brake being under the bottom bracket rather than under the seat. So the back of it just looked really clean, and I like that. So I had a look around at other bikes, but that's basically what made me choose this bike. A 90-mile ride on Father's Day, that's nothing wrong with that, Rick. I did the endurance builder. And that was it, other than going out with the family. Oh, and I had cheesecake for dessert after my burger. That was good. Yeah, it's a good point as well, Owen. Different bikes have slightly different geometries. Okay, so I've got a draft boost here, but I'm thinking, for fairness, Katie, we won't use power-ups, okay? So that we can see just what the difference is once we descend. No steering, no power-ups, just zip down. Yep. Sounds good, Katie. Yeah. And I'm the other way around, Terence. I'm a road cyclist, but do enjoy occasional trail riding, especially in winter on flat tires. I don't know whereabouts you are, but here in Wisconsin there's quite a few state parks that have mountain bike trails in them, and once they get snow covered, they groom them for flat tire riders, and that's a lot of fun. Hey, no problem, Terence. None at all. I like the conversation. Absolutely, Owen's right. Doors. Let's get a drink here. So I'm the crazy one, Terence. I'm pretty much the only one in TeamODZ that does it regularly, at least. I'm on rollers. So, my bike, I built my own rollers. I bought the drums, made the frame, and yeah, my bike's just sitting on top of the rollers right now. Am I racing tomorrow? Only if I'm needed, Rick. So, Tex has signed up. So, as far as I know right now, it's you, Ufa, Yamel, and Tex. I will be there to live stream and DS and hop in at the last minute if I'm needed. You need me. Oh. If I could take both of my hands off the handlebars and make the heart sign with both of my hands without falling over, I would do. I can do half of one and then the other half. Hey there, Aggie. Well, come and climb the Alpe with me, Rick. That's Revolvery. Blue Zone. Well, disc brakes certainly give you a lot more stopping power. It means they don't wear the braking track on the rims. So there are benefits to them. When I got my bike, disc brakes were just starting to appear on road bikes. So minor rim brakes. XDCX, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, my friend. If you are coming in on the raid, it's the first time in TeamODZ. Sorry about the 10-minute wait for chat. Had to do that because we were getting so much spam. So stick around and say hello when you can. Appreciate it. I could probably reduce that to 5 minutes now. Experiment with the time. Yeah, I have ridden a bike with disc brakes. So, as you can probably tell, I'm not originally from Wisconsin. I don't know what gives it away, but and the last time I was visiting my parents back in the UK, one of my dad's friends loaned me a bike that had disc brakes on it. So I had a couple of good rides on that. Went up into the Lake District, and yeah, they do what they say on the tin. They certainly stop you. You certainly notice a difference between all the braking technologies. You know, on my bike here, I've got carbon rims, so stopping can be a little challenging in the wet at first. It's something you get used to. You know, you put your brakes on and nothing happens because there's that little bit of water there. And then all of a sudden that burns off. And you go from having no braking at all to almost going over the handlebars. But so I tend to feather my brakes in the wet long before I need them, just to dry the braking track off. and then I know I've got brakes, as I need to come to a stop. Yeah, that's certainly true, Katie. When I rode my friend's bike, or my dad's friend's bike, back in the UK, there were some hills there. Lots of climbing. Yeah, everything swings and roundabouts. It all depends which swing you want to get on and which roundabout you want to get off. Ask Goofer, Rick. Ask Goofer. Goofer's been there. Yeah. Well, that said, Owen, I mean, I've had these rims on my bike. Crikey. Can't think when I got them now. But I've had them a few years now. And the braking tracks on them, the braking surfaces on these, have hardly taken any wear. So, when I was riding outdoors, I'd ride outdoors all week, and then on Saturday, my rest day, would be the day to strip the bike down, clean it, I mean, completely strip it down, drivetrain, everything. Give everything a good inspection, make sure everything's working, and put it all back together. And so the rims would get a good clean, and the braking surfaces would get wiped off with carb cleaner, you know, just to remove any contaminants. Because that's the other thing with carbon rim brakes, or rim brakes on a carbon rim, is if you have any contaminants on the braking surface on the rim, they will squeal. So yeah, people could tell I was coming before I figured that one out. Carb cleaner worked a treat on that. Oh, ouch, yeah. I can imagine, Owen. And that's the other reason that I would inspect everything once a week. I've got another set of brake pads as well for these wheels. So, got some spares, just in case. Oh, another 4 switchbacks, and I'm halfway. Yeah, and then there's the squeal from disc brakes. Disc brakes can squeal as well, but spent quite a bit of time trying to true the rotor on disc brakes, working in the bike shop. when I help them out. Got the disc rubbing. Yeah, there was a oh, can't remember whether it was an Envy wheel in the bike shop that was just as you said, Owen. It was a carbon rim with a aluminium braking track. Thank you for the ride on, Shane. I can imagine, Owen. The one thing I do like, well, there's lots of things I like about riding outdoors, but the sound of these rims as you're riding along. Yeah, we will, Katie. Guess what's on my wheel set, Owen? Yeah. It is a nice sound, that. Nice easy maintenance on them as well. I like the fact that you can just get hold of new stars to replace the ratchets in the DT Swiss hubs as well. Especially the ones with more teeth, as you have a smaller angle, smaller engagement angle once you start pedaling again. And they sound insane even when you're coasting at low speeds. Yeah. Now, where did that one go? So I was fixing an amplifier for a friend over the weekend. I was looking at an amplifier for a friend over the weekend. We haven't decided what we're going to do about fixing it yet. And it's a 1 kilowatt amplifier for 440 megahertz radio. So the printed circuit board, the actual amplifier board itself, is covered in an aluminium shield that's bolted to the back of the case and to the heatsink underneath it. And there's like 13 screws around the edge of it inside the case, and there's 8 screws on the back of it. And we had a little chat about it on Saturday, and he said he'd consider sending it back to the manufacturer and to box it back up. So got back home, started putting it all back together. I only found 7 of the 8 screws from the rear. I put the other 13 in. I'm thinking, I hope that other screw isn't inside. Having put all of the case back together, I turn it upside down and I hear a rattle. I'm thinking, oh great. So I take the lid off, and no, I can't see it. It's inside the shield. So I have to take the 13 screws from around this edge of it, and the 8 screws off the back, 7 screws off the back of it, to find my screw, and then put it all back together again. Yeah, that's the main difference between the SLR1s and the SLR0s, the giant wheel sets. The rims are the same, but the spokes on the SLR0s are bladed DT Swiss, and the hubs are DT Swiss as well. I had to switch out the free hub body on my wheel set. It came with an aluminium one, and wattage bazooka, I'd almost pulled one I'll think of it in a minute. One cog on the cassette through the splines on the free hub body. So I replaced it with a steel one. Yes, it's heavier, but I'm not gonna chew through it. Humble brag, yeah. They're really easy to look after, Aggie, the DT Swiss hubs. And if you are going to maintain it, search for DT Swiss pink grease. DT Swiss have their own grease, it's pink. I've got a little tub of it. Nearly halfway. I don't know, I might have searched for it on a work computer, and I can't remember. Yeah. Well, no matter what you do on carbon rims, especially the deeper section ones, the sound of the hub reverberates through the rim. Well, that's usually my problem, Maggie. I've told this story before, but I was leading the TeamODZ entry on Sunday morning once. So that's a 100-kilometer ride. And one guy decided he was going to leave partway through and couldn't make the whole ride. And that's okay. His name was Dirk. So he announced his departure, and I picked my phone up and I typed, "Bye, Dirk." On the autocorrect, decided I needed to say goodbye to dog. And I sent that without realising I don't think we've seen Dirk again. We've had some pretty good autocorrect fails by leaders on TeamODZ rides. I've got screenshots of quite a few. There we go, halfway. So the second half of this is yeah, not really riding it any harder than last time. 90-day PR 68, so that's going to be 36 minutes. So yeah, not too far away, Katie. Not too far away from design time. We'll be getting on for 6 o'clock your time.
You know that you control me. Guilty self-affliction. Prey on me when I'm lonely.
So I was looking at the Ride Across Wisconsin route, or routes, yesterday, Aggie. And the route that I saw was basically 184 miles around Eau Claire. It's not really across Wisconsin. Yeah. I mean, I'm in the northeast of Wisconsin. That'd be quite a hike for me to come to Eau Claire.
Just so I can justify the empty and it's useless. Tell myself another lie. 'Cause I don't wanna be.
That's Washington, yeah. There are some good rides out there, that's for sure. I want to do the Fred at some point. The Fred Whitten Challenge. 112 miles in the Lake District. Five Lake District passes.
She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty letter and a string jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pray that you're not worth the chase.
Sounds good.
She might be pretty, but
Aggie, sounds good.
once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live, creeping in the shadows, eating poison apples.
So I haven't had duck step yet, Katie. Oh, I need to. I still need to clip Holly's where Holly lost it on Friday, Aggie. Yet I tried to clip it when it happened, but that was on my phone, and it just had the wrong aspect ratio. It was phone shaped rather than traditional 16:9 shape. So I need to have another look at that. Yeah, maybe it will, Katie. Yeah, well, you never know in Wisconsin, Aggie. Oh, in Texas, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know, there's been some flooding there, hasn't there? In places. Hope you do, Katie. Ouch, Aggie, ouch. Yeah, it's starting to warm up here now. It was a bit humid yesterday. Got a few spots of rain. We went to visit a garden here in Madison, and yeah, we got a few spots of rain, but not much. Oh. There's your Mel. What sort of phone is it, Aggie? Oh, Faith had the same thing, but it did get rained in when we were moving them out of their dorms. Charging port on iPhones isn't too difficult to change. I don't have any experience with other phones. Yeah, I don't have much experience there. I'm sorry, Aggie. Yeah, I've not been inside a Samsung phone. There we go, Katie. Duck step time. I need to see what bike the Mel's on here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. He's on a Cannondale. Okay. Need to have a word to the guys that created this, Katie, and see if they can do other animals besides ducks. Well, yeah, I think we know that one. Hey there, you Mel.
Look, one.
Didn't work. Let's sort that out. There we go. That works. That's Owen as well.
Yeah.
Watch it, matey.
You alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Good, good. The whole crew, yes. Cobalt trying to go to school again, you know?
He's inside this time. He was a bad boy last night.
Oh.
Somebody rolled up on the side of my house. And he said, "What are you doing here?" In the back of the car. Back seat. Yeah, somebody rolled up to the side of my house and he was like, "Oh!" That person was like, "Whoa, whoa." I was like, "Oh." I realize he's walking in our yard and it's not a path, but you know, Some people do what they want. It's broken. I used that jump. But yeah, that's extra. I found it. No wonder you left it hanging up downstairs.
What you got going on, Owen?
Come and join you for an hour. I might either do the Pride on ride at past or keep going. Keep plodding up the mountain with you. Join you for the descent party.
Decisions.
Those wheels. Want those wheels. They look so good.
A bit more organised, the sensible time of the day, so spend a bit more time doing a slightly longer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie's made the decision for you on descent party.
Descent party. Is Nick getting in on this descent party too?
I haven't seen him yet.
I
Let's
haven't
message
seen
him.
Work must be busy. I'm gonna wake him up. I'm gonna send him a message. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Cash and distance. And what up? Wake up, wake up.
There we go. I sent him a message.
Nearly time to shut up and run.
I reckon about 20 minutes to the top. Sort of.
20 minutes here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Okay.
Got that out.
Fast. Got that speed position.
I'll teleport to you in the middle of a workout.
Man, that's sucky.
I need to change my bike, but honestly, I feel like it's complete.
Well, you could change it and teleport to me. I was going to say take a coffee stop, but you can't take a coffee stop and change a bike.
True.
That would be good if you could do that. There's Nick. He's here.
Hey, and Owen. Dang, Owen, you like to grind your gears.
I'm going to find a workout
Might be-
again.
Yeah,
There we go.
there we go.
Teleport button doesn't appear when you're in a workout.
Yeah. See, that was tough. My legs are barely moved. I hate intervals when my legs are that slow. I do like less cadence, but not that much less.
Is that the KDX you're on now?
Good at it. Yeah, I switched.
This will be a good test then.
Hey. Yep. Nick made it. There he goes. Yeah, I know I was up late, dude. But that's nearly every night for me. There's always something I gotta do. I didn't even finish all the stuff I needed to get done over the weekend. And still feel like I didn't have enough rest. I'm very much thinking very much thinking of skipping. Just gonna have to do more hours. It is what it is. Life would be like if all I did was sit around. If I
Oh,
could
God,
know
turn
how to get
6.
bored.
Long one done.
I just wonder what it feels like to get bored for once.
15 minutes to the top.
So last night I was still on. It was Shelly, myself, Nick, and Jared in the chat room at like 1 a.m. my time, 1:30 a.m. It was hilarious. I was like, dude, I stayed up so late that Nick's up for his regular day at this point. Early release. Yeah, that is worrying.
So I'm looking forward to my triathlon this week.
Nice. Tell us about it, because I don't have any detail.
So it's the dry try.
Okay.
So row bike run rather than a swim bike run.
Oh, nice. Road bike run. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. That sounds like up my alley too, because I can't swim. Oh, look who's here!
10 minutes on each. 10 minutes on the rower. 10 minutes on the bike, and then 10 minutes on the treadmill. And I think the idea is they just total up the distance. So I'm going to do an awful lot of distance on the rowing machine or on the treadmill. But on the bike, yeah, I should do okay in it.
That's good. Nikita's always sleep, supposedly. And then she'll be like, hey, I'm going to sleep. And then you'll get an Instagram from her 5 in a row until 12 a.m. And then she'll be like, but I was asleep. Get out of here. He was boo
So I've got 13 minutes to the top now.
Dude scrolling on TikTok.
You and me both, Casey.
Because I'm on warm up on the mountain bike, I'm going to be getting to the top about 10 minutes after you, so you can teleport back to me when you've got to the bottom.
Oh, that makes sense. Finally, I'll get to do that for once. I'm not. You just always say you're going to sleep and not. It's hard to not clock or forget that you just said you're going to sleep, and then an hour later your phone dings from Instagram. Next thing you know, she blocks me so she can actually pretend she's sleeping.
Nick says hello. And
By a week back and forth, I can lose even more time. Hi, Nick. Am I going to TTT this week? Yes, I think I can.
yay.
It's the weekly quiz, the one in the centre of Guildford where the pub has no lift, so Kath can't go. And the Quizmaster's completely lost control of the noise level, the use of phones.
Final long one. 4 to 3.
No need to stop if she's sending you messages in the middle of being asleep.
You're racing tomorrow, Yamel? Yeah?
I'll join you.
Very good. I'm not unless someone can't make it. Well, it is a
Yeah, if
question.
somebody wants my spot, they can have it though. We're sitting in 5th last I saw.
Yeah, well, I'll let Tex race this week. Unless someone can't make it, and then I'll drop in.
There we go, I've just gone round 5.
Nice. Who's the carrot today?
Good question.
We're sciencing it today, Nick.
Yeah, we're doing science today, Nick. We're testing a bunch of bikes. What bike are you going to use, Nick? I'm going to test this SL8 and see how it goes down.
Probably on an SLA, a hand bike and a Cadex.
Yeah, and a mountain bike. Unless you're going to bike swap, Nick, Owen.
I can go down on the mountain bike. You've just got a long time sat at the top waiting for us. Or leave me plod up and you can come to the top and do it again.
No, you descend on whichever you want, Owen. Whichever you're working on.
I'll do the mountain bike, like I say, it'll be your second descent.
Yeah. I might bike swap, actually. No, I'll stay on the SL8. But I'm less than 40 kilometres off maxing out the hand bike now.
Well, Katie's playing the hand bike.
Yeah, so Katie's doing the hand bike, I'll do the SL8. Yamal's on the Cadex.
Yamal's on the Cadex. Just going around 4 now, so yeah, you've got plenty of time ahead of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to get a little mini experiment in with you. Teleport back and see what happens.
Yeah. All right, Nick, what's the heaviest GT bike? Go to the Zwift Insiders, which is the slowest climber?
Well, we've got about 6 minutes to the top now, Katie. Thereabouts. Put a little spurt on. See if we can get there a bit quicker. There's Nicholas. Wonder what would happen if I coffee stop now, Nick.
Have they patched out the Zoomies bike now?
Yeah, they have. They've limited it to 60 kilometers an hour. Apparently. Where's the fun in that?
You're nothing but an expired exit from my life. An expired exit from my life. I don't need your love, I don't need your heart. Was poison from the start. An expired exit from my life. Bye bye. I don't miss your mind tricks or your lies. I don't miss when you're gone every night.
And I'll switch back.
Dummy and chain, done with your games. Dummy and played for your entertainment. I'm not yours, 'cause you're nothing but an expired exit from my life.
Yeah, I looked at my calendar before. I don't have a meeting till 11 o'clock today.
Nice. Extra time.
Whew.
Don't remind me how you feel in every way. Don't remind me of all the BS you could say. I'm dummy and chained, done with your games. Dummy and played for your entertainment. I'm not yours, 'cause you're nothing but an expired exit from my life. An expired
Katie stopped in the middle of the road. I haven't heard her. She must be an only ODZ. Honestly, y'all could go down the opposite way while y'all wait. Y'all could just keep going down backwards or without the loop at the top. Like I could just stop, turn around, go down, and then teleport back to the top again.
If you want some distance, you're welcome to.
Honestly, yeah, good.
We ever work out what they tried to nabble Holly for?
It
I
was
gotta do the
repeated.
math on what- Oh wow, we have Kirsten too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
you've got to
this is
pedal.
gonna be a full-fledged park.
You've got to pedal to turn around. You're right.
Oh yeah. Alright, 370 at 140.
Just doing 10-3.
The final switchback done.
All good at the same time.
See Katie. Katie, Kirsten, Nick, Emil, Owen. We've got everybody here this morning.
Except for Skip and Rick.
$1,500 meters left to max the mountain bike.
Nice. Yeah, I had a similar on the Athos part way up. That was about 100 meters ago. It'll be around 1400 meters to go on this for the next level to get to the top.
Oh, we got the Tron. That was just an inconceivable amount of climbing.
I did that in 6 months. I did hill repeats on which route was it? Mountain 8.
Mountain, probably.
So reverse epic
Sky.
KOM plus radio tower, and then I would just do hill repeats on the radio tower. I go up and down the radio tower, climb 5 times.
Going round 2. I made a point of finishing my Tron on Leaf Hill because I hate the real one enough.
Distance on the handbike. Nice pink handbike.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, right on. Alright, what do we think? Wheels, helmet, gloves?
Gloves. I have yet to pick gloves as a choice. I always pick wheels.
Alright, well I'll go wheels this time then.
I'm more of a tried and true kind of guy, but I will change for today.
It's wheels.
Bet.
I got it. If I better stick with my own. Right.
What wheels do we think? We'll go SL. Is it 858 Super 9s? We'll give that a try.
Maybe it's most aero. With the one we use on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, here we go. Let the science begin.
Oh, I should teleport to you now.
How did you descend?
Yeah, I turned around to take a break.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just about to go through the arch. Once I hit the descent here, I'll stop pedaling.
Okay.
Gone through the arch.
Just let me know when to jump back to you. I'm ready now.
Jump back. We're on the descent now.
Got it here.
Katie catching me up. There goes Katie. There goes Nick. Hanging with Yamal here. Yeah. So what did we see
I'm not
yesterday
gonna
then,
be a good
Katie?
set.
It was definitely an S-Works bike that left us for dead.
Bench.
I was pretty sure it was an SL8. I think I looked at the rider as well, and it was the SL8.
Okay.
They were pedaling, but they were it was less than 1 watt a kilo. 0.8 of a watt per kilo. There goes Kirsten.
Remember on the TTT, the TT bikes will get drafted though.
Right.
So your man isn't true. 29 minutes. Do you want to join? Not yet.
Well, your Mel's on the KDX, Katie.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, you
I'm
switched,
on my
did you?
regular bike, so I can get my miles.
Okay.
At least I hope I'm not on the KDX anymore.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should try the KDX next time, Katie. You're doing an upgrade on that, aren't you? So the next time we come up here, I can come down on the handbike and you on the KDX.
Fine, let's fix this song.
So yeah, Mel, I had a little thing to deal with this morning. We have a live trap in the garden, and it caught a bunny.
You caught a bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you earlier.
Okay, I didn't know if you'd heard the story.
You had a death, instead of a live trap, death trap this time.
Yeah.
Low. It must not have been fun getting that out.
Yeah. That's why Yolanda left it to me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's pulled away, hasn't he? So maybe it was a TT bike that they were on.
On the flat time on my SL8, I'll just do lap to the top for a couple of minutes.
All right. So you're on handbike, aren't you, Katie? So there we go. Let's once we get to the bottom, we can bike switch. We can do our experiment now.
Yeah.
I'll switch to the KDX when I get to the bottom, and then we'll teleport back to Owen.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's still up there.
Yeah, but he just got to the top.
Shit, I'm ready to go back whenever.
Yeah, I think we've proved that the felt is certainly faster than the handbike on the descent. I know you've got gravity assist, Nick, but that's a minute. And some. Over a minute now. Let us know when you're ready for descending on, and we'll come back.
Keep going, get the miles on.
What was that, Owen?
Keep going, get the miles on those bikes. I'm just starting my second lap at the top loop.
Nice.
There you go, you can see me now.
raining good out there. Good thing they made Zwift.
And I guess if I switch to the Cadex from my descent here, then Zwift can't tell me off for teleporting and getting upgrades because my Cadex is already maxed. Oh no, I was going to do the handbike, wasn't I? I was going to do handbike and Katie was going to do Cadex. Yes. That's what we were doing, wasn't it, Katie?
Yeah, she's awake.
Well, yeah. You do the Cadex, Katie, and I'll do the handbike, and then we're both still working on upgrades. All right, turn 20.
I was up late last night. Still didn't get everything done. Got a lot done, not everything.
When you get to the bottom, Katie, you switch to Cadex. Yes, you switch to Cadex. Just coming out of the Alpe climb now.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll the anchors on. Handbike. All right, I'm ready to teleport. Find Owen. There he is.
Oh.
All right, I'm with Owen now. And
Right, what am I going on?
you go on whatever you want. I'm on the handbike. Katie's on the Cadex. What do you think? But I'll pet my bit. Yeah. Give us something to teleport to. Are you switched, Owen?
No, I'm going to go Tron. See what that does.
All right.
Find it. Where's it gone? There you go.
Yeah, you can teleport to me now. I'm rolling. Just about to go over the top.
Oh, you.
There we go. We're on the descent.
Dang, he caught me that fast. I was paddling for a minute and he just passed me. Literally, I was paddling that whole time. I don't think you teleported to me first.
Kirsten teleported. I'm a minute behind.
Oh, that's who. Okay, so Kirsten teleported on me instead of y'all.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she didn't lose any. I mean, she lost like 0.3 of them all, I guess.
Katie.
Wow. Katie and Nick flew past me. Wow.
And that's what Kirsten did to me. I'm pedaling and she left me in the dust. Like, it's not even close.
I just got into your draft then.
Oh yeah. Yes, wireless charger. There you go, Aggie. Yeah, that's all I use right now. On my iPhone. So I hadn't thought about that. But what happens if you need to transfer data? Does your port still work for that?
The way that hand light is so fast. Who's that all the way in the back? Is that you, Andy?
No,
Taking up
Owen's
the rear?
Owen's a couple of seconds behind me, but he's hanging on. Sorry, Aggie.
Being whinged at. Oh, sorry, Chris.
I wonder if this works. Nope. Seems fun though. Oh no, there's a. Oh, that's me. Dang. Oh, I'd have to layer it, but I can't because this is natural screen. That did not work on the thought it would. It's a fun experiment, huh?
I've seen relics of kingdoms past and crowns of ancient kings.
Demon Hunt.
I've heard stories of distant lands, realms I long to reach. Your voice, it beckons me to go to worlds unexplored, to leave behind my home and wander.
What wheels are you using, Nick? Gravity. Shit, everybody. Oh, actually, y'all are catching up.
Yeah, Emal's 18 seconds ahead of me now.
45 seconds behind you now, Andy.
The Burman's disc. Oh, really? Sorry. For me, it's loud as hell. Oh, I accidentally turned it down. Thank you. Thank you, Nikita. Somehow I hit the volume button, turned it all the way down.
Team L right in front of me now. You missed the tow rope, Mel. I threw it out.
I know. My guy's always behind.
Yeah, I think Tron's out. I'm changing.
Oh, I'm not catching Katie up. Oh, we're just kind of staying station around 15 seconds.
Oh my god. I'm over it.
You've stopped on purpose? Did you press A on or?
Yes, pressed A. I've swapped to SL8. Is
Oh.
there anything else we want to try again in a minute? Because I'm still only halfway down.
This man is a legend. If
Yeah, I might.
support-
I might swap to the felt and see what happens. I haven't even started on the upgrades on that. I have no plans to upgrade it. Kirsten says BMX.
Hey, a bike is a bike. Get that thing upgraded quickly.
Okay, it says swap. That's not a bad idea actually. We'll swap and see what happens. My KDX is maxed out. Alright. It's 21. Anchors on.
Only stationary, so you won't be able to get to me, but say when.
Yeah, just trying to stop here. Well, the parent screen up, it's taken ages for me to stop.
It's a dangerous endeavor.
It is now.
Wow, I just caught up. He's been stopped. He had to stop for me to catch up.
Alright, I'm ready to teleport now, Owen. There you go.
Say when, Katie.
Thank you. I'm right with Owen.
You stop as well. That's fine, really.
I managed to teleport to you while you were stopped, Owen. There's
There's
Kirsten. There's Katie here. Katie's there as well. Okay, let's move here. There we go. I'm moving now. Get some speed up. Yamel's taking an early lead.
That will quickly come back and I'll be the last one down yet again. Even pedaling the zone 2 won't keep me up with you guys.
All the science.
Didn't know you were coming for an educational stream, did you?
Yeah.
It's more science
I'm
than
gonna
we have on
learn how
Odivas.
slow legs are. There is a
Sure.
fun amount of us. This seems so chill.
Nick's still leaving me behind.
Y'all all caught up. I'm pedaling. It'll be a workout for me just to stay with y'all.
Is he sitting in my draft?
Pedaling now into zone 3. Just to keep your draft. Now y'all are leaving. That's
Nick says
insane.
the only time Nick feels capable is downhill.
Dude, I'm literally pedaling and not keeping up at all. I hit zone 4 for a second. Skinny short guy does not descend fast.
Well, I think that's our fun for today. Aggie says, Yamel, add 90 kilograms, quick.
I know, right? That's what I'm missing here.
Yeah, I agree, Katie. TT and handbike are identical. But, in a team time trial, the TT bike gets draft. I don't get draft today. So, I guess a TT bike could probably, in a blob, in a group, would be faster.
You don't get super tough on the TT, but so the further back in the line you are, the harder you pedal, and everyone just washing machines through.
Yeah. Katie's got 31k.
Yeah, I'm at 26.8 miles.
It went quite well, me dawdling up on the mountain bike.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
The amount of miles you just gave me for doing that. Oh. The appreciation levels are insanely high right now.
Wheels. Yes, Nick says, oh, an MVP. Absolutely.
Yeah. MVP. Yeah, most decisive player on the field today. Kirsten joined on me again. I'm like, I'm with the fast group. I don't know if you want to ride with Constance.
Well, we are going to raid you, Mel, so... There we go. Nice little bit of science. I'm going to get some breakfast now, though. So, everyone on Twitch, we're going to head over to Yamel's stream. We'll Facebook and YouTube. We'll pull the stream down after we've got the raid in place. Incoming raid. Raid. So, Nick, TT and handbike seem pretty similar, but depends on the event. If you're in an event where the TT bike gets draft, then I think the TT bike will probably have it. Yes, all the raids. Facebook and YouTube, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with a WTRL ZRL race. I might not be riding, but I'll certainly be streaming. Till then, take care. Bye for now.
I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. I was your father in dark sky, bringing me for fire, not for time. Following my heart, in the night. Show you how I play no part. Lost in the night, don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on.
go.